long time. Touchdown, bring me on a get too far. Oh no, 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 'cause I'm a rocket man. Okay. This has been like going through my head all week, and that's the reason that I have this specific channel to talk about this sort of thing. So Q1 is well over. It's May 9th, but I still haven't. Something that really messed me up in tax season, I didn't do monthly reconciling of my accounts. I haven't done that for Q1 yet. I got to get there. But the hard thing about hard things theme is, I don't know if you should see this trend on this channel, is that right before I go on a trip, I end up pulling an all-nighter to like get a bunch of stuff done that I either should have done the week before I left, or I would have had to do as I was gone. And they say it's like the robbing Peter to pay Paul sort of thing. And like, I don't know how to get out of it. It's right now almost 1 a.m. and I'm shooting videos that I should have shot earlier in the week. I don't know why they're not done. Part of this, the big one is the no-show sock roundup, which I wanted to have done like a month ago. The other one is going, hey Reese, how's it going? The other one's a performance Chino roundup, which also should have been done like 2 weeks ago. And now to get it up Friday, I'm just going to be pulling an all-nighter. And I do not like doing this. I did not do this much in college. I know that it really hurts me in the long run. You know, I don't always drink. I don't drink any caffeine normally, but when I pull all-nighters, I end up drinking this like spicy chai loose leaf tea that I really like. But this also, like, this whole thing plays into the struggle that I've had making the transition that I've talked about on these previous live streams, of going from a small channel that makes unboxings to being a bigger channel that shouldn't do the same things. But that transition, the hard thing about hard things is that it's a very different discipline in the planning of the videos and the shooting of the videos and how long between uploads. And that's the thing that I continue to have trouble navigating. And I keep falling back to making quick, easy videos, which I don't necessarily want to do. And so I'm like in this weird phase and I'm struggling to get over it. But I'm getting there. And doing 2 concurrent roundups is probably not great. It's been tough to I distract myself by going to the one roundup and I jump back to the other one, which I'm kind of getting both done, but I'm not really able to focus on one or the other. That's kind of a problem with myself. And so there's just a lot going through my head. Yeah, the grind. It's definitely a grind. And so I'm in Chicago for the next week, Chicago and then Milwaukee. I'm going there and I will be shooting videos while I'm there, which will be nice. I'm going to meet up. I'm flying out Carl Morawski so he can shoot the videos for me. There's just I have a bunch of stuff going on. I think I thrive in the chaos, but then I'm frustrated myself that I created chaos and I didn't execute as well as I could. I don't know if that makes any sense. And so the hard thing about hard things right now is that I am not able to get myself organized enough to be ahead when I take a trip like this, but I also am struggling to make the transition into higher quality, less videos, but higher quality videos, which I know will grow the channel and help me out overall in the long run. And so, yeah, I don't think being in a bigger state makes a big difference, Reese. I think about that too. It's like, I don't know that I would succeed if I lived in New York. I couldn't have left the job that I did if I didn't have the lower cost of living that I do here. It's like, you got to find the benefits of where you're at. And I'm pretty good at looking at the bright side of them. I'm generally a very optimistic person and can always find the good in things. So almost 1 a.m. on a Wednesday night, I'll probably be at it. My plan usually is to work long enough to get to the point when the gym opens at 5, and then I can go to the gym and kind of start my day from there. So if I look extra tired in a couple of videos coming up, this is why. I guess this is the other theme that came up in a previous video, which was, the fun of running your own business. It's like, if I you know, if I had something else above me or below me to help out with this sort of thing, this might not be happening. And so, I'm a little caffeined up, which is rare. But I'm excited about everything. It's like the best problem to have. The best problem to have is that I have more ideas than I have time. I have more opportunities than I can rightfully discern between, and I have more thoughts and energy than I do at the level I can execute. And so part of that is very solvable. It's bringing on people like Ashley to have edit the videos, or I'm talking to a guy who's more of like a business coach who can help me out with a strategic plan for some of the marketing and the content that I do. One of the ways that I got over talk about hard things, I am not good at writing, and I don't like writing blog posts or creating blog posts. I had the guy who runs the Soccer Jordan. He runs a Soccer account on Instagram. He essentially helped write the blog for the No Show Sock Roundup, so that I can just go in and like add some of my thoughts and things. And so I'm trying to kind of augment all of my weaknesses, which is the big thing that people talk about in entrepreneurship. Is like you have to hire your weakness. You have to identify your weakness, and then get somebody that can execute at a better level. And so that's really the learning from this. And I guess the next thing would be to hand off the bookkeeping to somebody, because like that one can get me in legal trouble if I don't do it properly. And so it's overall good. I am excited to take a week we're essentially doing like 3 days as a family thing, and then I'm going to have 2 full working days on the trip, and then 2 extra days at the end of that. And it's kind of like our only vacation for the year, because the baby's coming mid-July. So it's like this trip, and then I'm taking 2 more quick trips for the channel, and then the baby will be here in July. And so all good stuff coming. I enjoy talking to the camera, and I know a few guys out there watch this and maybe like the behind the scenes of the channel. I don't feel like this stream, even if I was wearing a shirt, I don't feel like this stream is appropriate for the Cavalier channel, but it's more for like behind the scenes. So if you want to know this kind of stuff, it's out there, but I don't put it on the main channel because it's behind the scenes. So I appreciate you guys finding me, and I appreciate you watching. And the benefit of a job is location independent. Exactly. Location independence, very important. And so I'm going to go continue shooting videos, and Ashley, you'll have some uploads from me at an odd hour, and I got to get better about revising those and getting them turned around for you. So thank you for jumping on. Thank you, Ural 786. Glad you guys are out there. So I'm going to turn this off and get back to work, because break time is over. We go together like